Hello YouTube, this is your Silent Knight back at you with another video. Today I wanted to talk about how I believe that Xbox One is going to be in serious trouble in 2017. Now, I understand Microsoft has all this money, but you got to also understand that Microsoft is under a budget just like PlayStation's under a budget and just like every other division is under a budget. But here's what I have a problem with for their 2017. Where are the games that have been announced? Where are the solid games that we know that is coming out? We know Sea of Thieves is coming out. Okay, I give you guys that one. We know Crackdown's coming out, and we know that Scalebound's coming out. But here's a problem I have with that lineup. It's those games are going to come out way too late in the year. They're going to come out in the year probably around time Scorpio comes out. While PS4 is freaking releasing, they have so many games coming out in the first 3 months of 2017. Just to name a few, they have Tales of Berseria, they have Nioh, Horizon Zero Dawn, Kingdom Hearts 2.8, the Kingdom Hearts 1.5 plus 2.5 collection. You know, that's just to name a few. There's so many more that they have coming out. And of course they'll have the MLB The Show 17, and you know, they have Persona 5 coming out next year as well. These are really big games. And this is going to be trouble for, you know, Xbox, because there are a lot of fans that are actually starting to jump ship because they believe that Xbox is not delivering the games. So they're like, screw it, we're going to go to PS4. And that's fine. But here's a problem with the games that Xbox has coming out. Like I said, they have Scalebound, they have, you know, Crackdown, and all these other games. Let me tell you something about Scalebound. I personally think Scalebound is going to flop, and I'm going to tell you why. Okay, it is a Japan-style game. Japan-style games do not do well on the Xbox One. They just don't. Look at the Final Fantasy 15 sales. Over 75% of the sales went to PS4, not Xbox One. Okay, that's huge. That's huge. So, you need to understand that with Scalebound coming, it's a Japan game. And I don't think the Xbox community will support that game like they would support Gears or Halo or something like that. Now, I will be honest with you, I hope I'm wrong. I really do, because that means that more Japan companies will come to Microsoft and it'll be good competition. And I'm not a hater on Microsoft. I'm not a hater on Xbox. I just don't like their game selection as of now. I enjoy Sony games more. But the thing is the community, the Xbox community, they do not support their games. When Xbox decides to bring something new out, you guys don't support it. I mean, look at what happened to Recore. Look at what happened to Quantum Break. These games didn't get supported, and you're probably not going to get sequels to these. You may get a Recore sequel, I don't know, but I don't think you're going to get a Quantum Break sequel. You're just not, because these games did not do well on the Xbox One. Games come out on these consoles as testing grounds, and I wish more gamers would actually understand this. If more gamers would understand that these games that come to these consoles, the first ones, if they did well, then most likely you will get a sequel because there's money to be made. But when they don't do well and they don't sell well, these companies say, what the hell is the point in making a new game? That is just the way it is. You can't deny that. I mean, look at The Last of Us on PS4 and PS3, of course. That game sold through the roof. It had so many Game of the Year nominations. It did well. You think we would have gotten The Last of Us 2 if it didn't do well? Same thing with the Uncharted series. What Sony has done is they have made a potential to have 3 brand new franchises. I personally think Spider-Man, Horizon Zero Dawn, and Days Gone will all become new franchises for Sony, because I don't think they're going to like you know, continue the Uncharted train. I think this DLC is coming out is going to be it. And, you know, I think Xbox is in trouble if they don't find some new IPs that are potential franchises. Now, I do know the Scorpio is coming out, and there are reports coming out that the Scorpio is actually being dumbed down because of the fact to keep the price down. If this is the case, what is the point in even buying a Scorpio? See, this is something that a lot of people need to understand. You bought an Xbox S this year, and now you're going to buy a Scorpio next year? Not a lot of people are going to do that. There's not a lot of people going to actually go about doing it that way. Sure, you're going to have some fans that are going to buy both, and they're the hardcore Xbox fans, but your casuals and your people that just are using the S1 for a the Xbox S for a 4K Blu-ray player, which is probably over 50% of people who own Xbox One S's have bought it for the 4K Blu-ray player. So these are facts, in my opinion, that are just gonna hurt Microsoft in the long run. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and say that Microsoft's going to get hurt, but what's happening here is their games are not being supported by your community, and that is why all your games are coming to PC in the first place. If there was no problem with your games selling, they never would have gone to PC. A lot of people think, oh, they're doing this Play Anywhere program to help PC gamers. No, they're doing this Play Anywhere program to help their sales of their games because the Xbox community is not supporting the games. This is something that Xbox fans need to understand. Scorpio is not your Lord and Savior. You don't need a new console. You need a new IPs and fresh ideas. Well, anyway, that's my video. Remember, rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Catch you later. Goodbye.